Good day, brothers and sisters. Grace and peace be unto you. My name is Prince Will, and you're welcome to Preacher Boy TV. And so, great people of God, in this video, Apostle Jonathan Lagang teaches on the prayer of authority as he makes reference to the fathers of faith, late Archbishop Benson Idahosa and late Prophet Kobus von Rensburg. Watch and be blessed. And please don't forget to like this video, put a comment and share. And if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe. God bless you.
Number 2, praying by authority. This one is a little bit different from the prayer of faith. You know why? The prayer of faith was practiced by both Old and New Testament saints. But the prayer of authority is only given to New Testament saints. This authority is based on the right of sonship that we have. To as many as received him, to them gave him power to become the sons of God. Tomorrow we'll talk about the power of sonship, and I'll show you 3 categories of that power. That word power is the word exousia. It means authority. In other words, God has given you the right to act on his behalf. That means when you stand before a situation, act as though you were God. That's why when Moses cried to God before the Red Sea, God said, "Why are you crying to me? Tell the people to go forward." Many of you, God has planted in your families so that your family will not need to disturb God too much again, because God has given you the authority as a son to act in the stead of God. Benson Idahosa told that witch, he said, if God is in heaven and Benson is on earth, the witches will not hold a meeting in Benin City. The witch said, nobody, including God, will stop us. After I finished blabbing, they say, Benson Idahosa, do you have anything to say? Benson Idahosa said, okay, can I pray? They said, go ahead and pray. He said, okay, if you are a witch, say it and confess it now. Talking to the man, he said, if you are a witch, confess now, because my Bible says, suffer not a witch to live. The witch say it has not come to that. He said it has not come to that. Authority, the prayer of authority. One of my great models in the faith, the late Prophet Kobus von Rensbourg. I watched one of his meetings. You need to go and search about that man on YouTube. I now know why Papa Selman traveled to South Africa to go and see that man. I watched one of his meetings. I think is it Botswana or Zimbabwe he went to. They just started a meeting, worship was going on, and he went up by the Spirit. He carried water. They gathered cripples, some with wheelchairs, some with walking aids, some with crutches. He took his water and splashed on them, and instantly nearly 100 cripples began to walk. I mean, I watched it. It's called the prayer of authority. This kind of prayer is not just by faith alone. You pray as a son of God. You pray as one that God has given authority and right. You stand as though you were Jesus himself if he was there. That's what Jesus did at the grave of Lazarus. Lazarus, come forth. That's a prayer of authority. There are some demons that will not check out until you begin to pray by the authority. When you pray by authority, you begin to understand the language of decrees. Some of you, this is how you pray when you are under witchcraft attack. Father, any witch, consume them. Fire, consume them. Na lie, na lie. Decrease. Makotos keteba sataya. I arrest every form of witchcraft in this environment. I declare a no-fly zone in this place. You just wake up one night and you are angry and say, no witch will fly today. I declare a no-fly zone. And anytime you hear those birds shouting too much when they are flying, it's because your prayer has caused roadblock for them. I was praying one night, praying till 4 a.m. And then I heard a loud noise on my roof, like a bird hit the roof. Boom! I say, very good. Somebody has died somewhere. You are on your own. Are you hearing what I'm saying? The prayer of authority. Sometimes you need to exercise the prayer of authority and call the resources. It's not every time that God is trying to test you. Some lack are engineered by demons. Wherever those treasures are, you call them forth. Look at your building project. It has been there for the past 2 years. You think it is ordinary. You stand before that project and command resources. What did God tell Ezekiel? He says, speak to the four winds of the earth and command breath to come from the four winds, and command it to breathe upon this slain that they may live. Some of you need to learn to speak to the north, the south, the east and west. Where are the helpers of your destinies? Where are those that God has empowered to power your resource, to power your business, to power your ministry, to give voice to what God has committed to your hands? You need to call them by prayer. It's called the prayer of authority. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Some foundational family issues. It takes all of this chicken something. Oh, apostle, pray for me. No. Someday you have to wake up. The day I realized that if I cry, nobody will answer me was the day I had to wake up myself. Are you hearing what I'm saying? In fact, prayer has made me a militant. Are you hearing what I'm saying? I can be good and nice on my own, but if I sense any demonic encroachment. Before we went for the crusade in Bill, something happened. The enemy tried to attack and I lost my voice for one day. I could not speak for one day. I knew this was demonic. The next day, God spoke to me, told me what to do, and the situation was lifted. I knew this was demonic and it was witchcraft. So I called somebody I know who is a prophet. I said, please sir, see for me what is going on. So we prayed and the person said, there is witchcraft. Somebody took your name somewhere. I said, okay, thank you. Now that person and the native doctor go die. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And yes, no, you don't leave them to just go like that. So that the next time you send reports to your fellow brothers and friends that you don't touch Apostle Jonathan. The prayer of authority. That's the kind of prayer that will bring deliverance over territories and over families. Last but not the least, and then we'll pray, the prayer of intercession.